Naija, the 1X Cup 2026. Kudos must be given to one expert for organizing this prestigious grassroots football competition. Right about now, let's go to the national anthem of Nigeria.
The national anthem.
Yes, that's the national anthem of Nigeria. As we go straight into these prestigious fixture for today. The last game in the Ekpe zone for today before we dazzle into Ikeja zone. Right about now, 1X Cup 2026 Ipile format from 5 zones in Lagos, Ekpe, Ikeja, Ikorodu, Badagry, and Lagos Island, right in here with the great fixture of which we are really witnessing right about now. Yes, let's see how both teams really got for us today, how they really want to play to make sure things really fall in better shape. For starts, in here, the Potters Football Academy, they have Jonah Solomon in goal, Busari, Ridwan, Aziz, Samuisa, Oduleye, Odutola, I love that name, Azan, Razak, Adabelo, Latunji, Ayokunle, Ahmed, Aliu, Yekini, Anyon, Bukola, Johnson, Lawal, Lukman, and Ogun Dimu Jamil to complete the lineup for them right there. The Potters Football Club. They have now for NEWHOPE right now, NEWHOPE NAIJA, and that's the name. They have Ebutu Michael, Okonlomo Rafiu. They have Austin Ehiri, Saliu Ishak, Joseph Inuwa, Adeleke Godwin, Moshood Idris, Christian Essien. They have Abdulatif Bamidele, Samuel Ayomide, and Joseph Maru to complete the lineup for the team NEWHOPE NAIJA Football Club. In these fixture for today, let's see what both teams got. Potters and NEWHOPE. Can NEWHOPE really renew their hope in this year? Can Potters really put goal into the back of the net in here for the last fixture for today in the Ekpe zone? Before we dazzle into the Ikeja zone. We have 2 games to go in the Ikeja. Today as well to complete 4 games for the match week 4 in on Thursday. Yes, on Thursday before we go to Friday and Saturday. The 1X Cup 2026 right here making way and making sure things really fall in better shape. Yes, let's see how things will really be right here and how these will really fall in better shape for both sides as the game beckons right here. The 2 teams will do very well in this one to make sure things really fall in the right corner, to make sure things really fall in the right shape for both sides, to make sure things are being leveled and being created in the right sense of view for the team Potters that they are sporting the jersey of white, the stripes of blue on it with blue shorts and white socks. The game started right now for the NEWHOPE NAIJA Football Club. They are sporting the jersey of red with the stripes of black on it, black shorts and black socks. They are playing from right, they're playing from left to right, while the team Potters is playing from right to left. That's what it is right there. The game has started. Let's see what both teams got. What can they offer to the final lap of this game? The first game we witnessed today. Yes, kudos to the team right there. Talking about Lutas Inter Football Club as they renew their strength. They buckle up to full time. Osaka with that 1 goal from first half, and the full time they won by a lone goal to the team Dynamic Dreams as they fail to wake up from their slumber, from their dreams until full time. Dynamic Dreams 0. Lutas Inter Football Club 1. That's how it ended right there. And the second game from the Ekpe zone that will wrap up Ekpe today before we dazzle to Ikeja. Porters, our football academy. And they will import schools in here against the team. They call them NEWHOPE NAIJA. That's the name right there. Grassroots name no go finish. NEWHOPE NAIJA Football Club. In the second fixture for today, and their first games of which will be played right away. NEWHOPE on the attack, throwing to the Porters. 2 minutes are played so far. Rightly in here, the Porters nil, NEWHOPE nil.
It's still really looking good to see. Thank you very much, Adeleke. We're back for another business of the second fixture for today's game. It's been an interesting match week 1, match week 2, match week 3 we've witnessed in the last 3 weeks of football here in Lagos. And that's to show grassroots football had really shown and showcased to the world how talented they are, not just focusing on the Nigerian Premier Football League alone, not the second half of Nigerian football. We have top talent players as well from the grassroots who can be able to deliver at the top level of international cup, basically from European clubs or any global call from various clubs all over the world. We've watched match week 1, match week 2, match week 3 with dazzling numbers of talented players well discovered from various teams. 100 teams with 24 needed to qualify for the group stage. The continuation of this hope continue as they are fighting for the 20 million prize. A big one that may just change the life of some of the players as well. Not just about the prize sometimes for the players, it's about the opportunity, the platform, and as well, a lot of football scout and agent watching you live. Including like to see the club president of the NEWHOPE NAIJA, who is a Chinese-based man, who is watching this game live as well. We'll be hoping the boys as well will be able to deliver. They played a couple of friendly matches before coming to play this game as well. They play against Sporting Lagos, where they defeated Sporting Lagos senior team by a long goal. They defeated Enugu Rangers by 1-0 as well. Coming into this, they had just one of the hope of seeing them prosper to the group stage, and we hope they can just be able to deliver in a much platform needed like this.
Yes, talking about the NEWHOPE NAIJA right there, if they can utilize that right now, it will be good for them, you know. Talking about the second team as well, Porters, they are a well-known team rightly in Ekpe, and they're doing very well for themselves. So, talking about NEWHOPE NAIJA right here, if they are doing very well against the MPFL side like this, they need to do very well in here. They need to show it here so that the world can see them. The world can know them. At least we now know Ikorodu City. We know Inter Lagos. We know Sporting Lagos. We know all these teams. You know, all these teams are from the grassroots as well, which we know very well doing greatly right in here. And let's show the stuff they are made of right in this encounter.
They played in the top tier of the Nigerian League, talking of the Nationwide League 1. A man to watch out for up front as well is Samuel Ayomide. Another fantastic point man up front to possibly save the day for the NEWHOPE NAIJA. He had played a couple of MPFL team. He played in the Kenyan League. And possibly will have to give themselves the best of opportunity to continue his football career with NEWHOPE for a better platform and better opportunity. Optimistic that there may just be football scout and agent from various clubs in Europe and as well outside Europe to have interest in the signature of the young talented centre forward. We've witnessed top talented players as well from various teams, the like of Mohamed Demoye, who scored for Edus International, becoming the second player in this Winners' Cup qualifying round, scoring hat-trick after Albert Oladapo, who plays for Vimo Energy. We see and we hope to see the best of football from these two sides as well, who are parading to meet each other in a competitive game like this. First touch looks beautiful, excellently done by Jamiu. Dealt with well by the captain of the side of the NEWHOPE, who have to make that needed clearance. Calmly controlled by the defender Aziz Moiz. And each time he's unable to feed Odule, Odutola. Both sides are really cooking something good in this game.
Yes, they're really cooking something very good in this game. You know, the way they started this game, both teams start very well. right now, and the Porters has not scored a goal in this game. Neither the New Hope Naija also scoring a goal in this game. Both, like I said earlier, before they need to show the stuff they are made of right now, getting the undeserved victory, and also goals in this game matters. Possession doesn't count. Goals count in a game of football like this.
Starts with the defender, Kamli wings back. We've had one game earlier before now, the opening fixture of the match with 3-day one fixture, which was a defeat for the Dynamic Dream, who lost to Luton's Inter by 1-0. The goal scored in the 28th minute by Kosoko Benjami, which almost tempts the hearts of the Dynamic Dream. They were paired all in the second half, coming closer and closer to just get themselves the equalizer, but just unlucky. And thanks to the well composed and coordination of the goalkeeper, who was absolutely brilliant in goal for the Luton's Inter in that game. And we hope to see best of football as well from these two sides as well, playing from Ekpe zone, becoming the second team from Ekpe from this match week 4 to play today.
Sometimes you are actually making some vital chances of which is not put rightly in place, it might cost you to lose the game eventually. Not that you are not good. You are good, but the chances you are making, the vital role you are playing is not coming out for people to see, neither for you to convert most of these chances. That is what we tell on Dynamic Dreams right there as they lost to the team Luton's Inter Football Club in the first game. Fantastic one from Luton Inter. They convert their chance in the first half, and that really worked for them. Right about now, that is what we are saying. If Porters, who scored the first goal in this game, they need to work on their strength. Likewise, New Hope Naija, they need to work on their strength to make sure they get the deserved victory at full time of this game.
Now they can come forward with Samuel. Chance coming possibly.
What is this?
Late to interact with that, but he still wings back. And at the end, not really the best of pass released by Joseph Maro. The trusted man. They really have the confidence to be able to deliver New Hope Day for today's game.
Why you get that kind of chance for that place? One first dress the ball before you wipe up. Wipe up immediately. Anywhere you go enter, na net. So I don't know what he's really doing right there. I'm not giving New Hope Naija the first goal in this game. It might cost them some things in this one.
They really have two top talented goal-getter, goal-poacher who is operating up front in this game for them, the likes of Joseph Maro and Samuel Ayomide. Samuel Ayomide as well. He's a well-experienced centre forward who have played in different African nations. And he's back to where he started his career. NEWHOPE NAIJA as well grew up to becoming existent 2 years ago and featuring in the third half of the Nigerian League last season, where they were unable to secure the second half of the Nigerian football ticket, finishing third on the log table. And they're coming back once again to upwind themselves, to showcase themselves to the world how good and talented they are from various positions on and off the field of play with their self-discipline. The Porters FA as well are favourite to win this game. Well cleared out by the defender who have that well of Joe. Lovely back heel pass this time. Now coming forward with desperation. The defender have to make that recovery. And it's excellently done by Soliu Isaac. Well done job. Well read by the defender to make sure did not give that kind of good breathing space for Aliu Yakini, who almost have the best of opportunity to run inside the box area. But good job by the defender who have to show his potential in the back line.
The defense are very tight right there. Once you are a defender, you need to defend very well to make sure you don't concede in a game like this. This is not group stage, and this is a preliminary round, a knockout round, of which if your team lose, I don't go out with that. So they need to work on their strength in this one.
It's supposed to right to a disappointing striker ball by Ayokunle Ahmed, who was eager to make the attempt from that long range, including the team manager of the NEWHOPE NAIJA on the bench with the coach. For the best of time as well to give one or two instructions to the boys to be able to deliver and get the goals in this game to get the result. Flag is off one upside on Joseph Maro again, allowing Samuel Ayomide to drop into the middle of the area to push Joseph Maro up front. The Supporters are coming forward. Chance coming. Flag possibly stay down. And it's one of the best of touch once again from Ayon Bukola Johnson. Almost fits his own teammate, but the recovery was done excellently by the energetic defender who had really been in control of the back line of the New Hope Naija so far, Soliu Isaac. He's well experienced and composure in the back line, really working positively for New Hope Naija so far in this game.
If you are a defender and you're not defending very well, my brother, just go sit down for bench, man. That person can replace you. Fantastic one from him right now. And also New Hope Naija, they are doing very well in this one. Hopefully they won't concede the first goal right now with this corner kick.
Reporter's corner. It's back into the dangerous area. Well dealt with by the defenders as they survive. Set up now for New Hope to return back to position of ball. They're coming forward as well. Nigeria are still pushing Hope into Nigerian football with their name, bringing New Hope to Nigerian football. The club president of the New Hope Naija, a very good man to me, who had really been showing that love of establishing one of the best of football talent as well, to make sure our well-discovered talent are given the best of opportunity with best nurturing, given the best of accommodation for the players as well, with the best of very team. And you expect when you have the kind of good support from a club president like this, you need to deliver as well to give him the kind of orientation to continue this kind of project.
Yes, talking about grassroots right here, if they don't give an adequate treatment, my brother, and a lesser price of performance, now you're going to put in place. Kudos to this New Hope side and also to the management as well. You know, I know a lot of grassroots teams of which they are doing the players, you know, they are giving them five-star treatment. When I come about 5-star treatment, see their bed when they sleep for their camp safe. Now confirm. The food of the job, morning, afternoon, night. Some what they will give you now only once in the job, once in the day. But fantastic one for this team. You know, they are doing what is called a proper grassroots. That's what it is right there. And this is what we want in our grassroots, so that all these players they go do well. Because if all these players they do well now, we talk saying that they do well. But right now, you need to give them a very good and adequate treatment so that they can do very well. Fantastic one, and hope to see more of this in the grassroots sector.
Yao Cheng, Chinese man, making sure he developed Nigerian football as well, apart from having a lot of establishment out of sporting sector, and making sure he still develop football sectors in Nigeria, basically from the grassroots. Not really. There's some owners from various countries as well who come to Nigeria to own the club and start from the NNL and MPFL. This man is started from the grassroots and he's showing the best of support as needed.
And that's what we need, you know, to start from the grassroots. Some truly, they will come just to buy slow, sharp, NNL, NLO. You know, not starting from NLO self, NNL and MPFL immediately because they get the money. And that's not what you need. You won't grow the grassroots like that. You need to start from the scratch. Even a house needs to start from the foundation before you get to the top. Yes, that one book that say, though that beginning was small, yet the later end should greatly increase. Beginning matters, and greatly will come from there.
Glad to see how these two sides are still patiently waiting for the breakthrough in this game. Scoreline still remain blank, goal as it stands. Samuel Adidwo looking for support of his own teammate. The center forward wants to do that alone, no foul, but it's a late call from the center referee close to the edge of the box area on the foul on the center forward who wings New Hope Naija FC a free kick. No call of an attempt so far on the goalkeepers of the two teams. That's a foul call from the center referee on Samuel Ayorinde, but it's going to be for New Hope Naija's advantage. From the left-hand side, who wants to take the free kick himself? The well-experienced center forward who have played in different clubs in Nigeria and outside Nigerian football, basically from the African countries, and coming back to show the best of support as well for New Hope to continue his football career as one of the most and highly rated center forward in the Nigerian football. Free kick this time, wants to take the free kick responsibility himself from the left-hand side. Have quite a number of players arriving to make the follow-up from the set piece responsibility. Decide to go for goal and not just as expected. Watched by Jonas Solomon, who have no problem to watch that attempt out for a goal kick. Both sides are really showing their intention into this game, but just being quite unfortunate they're yet to have a shot on target.
Yes, you know, the two teams are very good. They are very, very good. when you have a game like this that is very tight like this, hard to score a goal or not see 60 minutes on the clock right now. Both teams are keeping things tight. It do happen in a game of football where both teams are doing very well. Fantastic performance. You know, it's hard to get a goal in that kind of fixture. So right now, they are doing very well for themselves. It will be as the first game as well. One goal is enough. Let's see who get the first goal in here.
Good ball forward. He's chased back by the defender who did excellently well. Not the best of communication there between Busari, Reed One, and goalkeeper Jonas Solomon. And they concede the corner, which will be New Hope Naija FC's advantage. They as well played a scouting program in April. It was around March, April this year as well. They will have another scouting program where they will have a lot of Chinese agents to come to Nigeria and Japanese to discover talent, which OneXBet as well had really been doing to organize OneX Cup like this to give opportunity for various super talented players discover for better opportunity for various European clubs, agents to give them the best of opportunity for green light.
Yes, we have a lot of competitions of which has really made way, and also OneX Cup also doing very well right there in Lagos particularly. I talk about Lagos, like I do say every time, Lagos center of excellence when it comes to grassroots football competition, organizing a proper grassroots football competition. If it's a scouting tournament as well, it will be a proper grassroots scouting tournament. So fantastic one for OneX Cup for putting these across with 100 teams. Kudos. And grassroots is a pathway to success for all these young lads.
Starting from scratch of the grassroots, a better stone to be able to climb to your top level of football career. Some football players would never want to start from scratch or playing in the grassroots and still want to play at the top level, which is a rare one of a development.
Yes, exactly. You know, developmental really matters in grassroots. Where you want to develop, you develop gradually. That's what it is. You know, people picking today, maybe picking just grow instantly. No, not possible. You go first they crawl. From crawl to walking, from walking to speaking. They go going to talk daddy, mommy before you going to do well. Yes. So grassroots right there, we need to develop grassroots from scratch. That's where we get to the limelight.
A big initiative from the organizers of the OneX Cup since the establishment 4 years back, and making sure they've really discovered and given the best of opportunity for top talented players who had really grown from being discovered from this OneX Cup to play at the top flight of their football career.
Exactly. Because OneXBet has really made way for this right now. OneX Cup is starting since 2023 when OneX Cup has started. We know Bariga, Shomolu Bariga won it then. 2024 Football Club Bethel, 2025 Ikorodu City Football Academy, and 2026 right now we might have a new winner right there, because 100 teams, not be small team. So right now, all of them are doing very well. Fantastic game of still witnessing right there in the 19th minute, still goalless.
Soliu Isaac, he's been fantastic. Captain leading by example in the back line of New Hope so far in this game. He's been solid in the back line, making sure he makes that perfect recovery of ball. He's making it look easy as well for his teammates as well to make sure they win all ball when they loses out the ball possession cheaply. The Porters as well had been able to have a shot on target to test goalkeeper Ebute Michael. Still not all right of a shot on target so far from the New Hope Naija, despite keeping the ball possession of this game in their way. Despite the penetration, they're still patiently looking for the first meaningful shot on target in this game. No foul seen by a referee who weighs player, and it's a balanced approach of ball. But at the moment, the player is in pain after colliding with Samuel Ayorinde. Talking of Aziz Muiz for the Porters FA side. You have to just wait for the centre forward to just have that contact. Watch again.
Yes.
He was aware where the centre forward was running exactly to and make job block himself. But it seems the centre forward was just too much powerful and much having that kind of strength better than the defender, and that sees him a little bit injured at the moment.
They talk something for football, say if he miss ball, don't miss leg. That one no be leg, he miss. he don't miss the body at all. He just waits for them to come collide with them. Yes, and that one right there, fantastic one from the defender. I love that because that's a very good defending right there. You don't want to concede in this one, and you won't allow your opponent also to score once you have not scored in a game of football like this. Fantastic one from the team right there, talking about the Potters. They are really putting things right here. Fantastic one from them.
Right, so see how these two sides had really been able to approach this game in the last 21 minutes of this game. Flag is off for an offside once again. Surely it's a well caught on the centre forward. Joseph Maro was still trying to make a quick confirmation to allow the assistant referee to be sure of his decision, which at the end it stands for an offside. Long ball for by Buzari Ridwan. Chased heavily by Ogunderu Jamiu. Having numbers of players arriving to make the follow-up from these. It's a fine cross, almost feeding up his own teammate, the centre forward, Ayon Bukola Johnson. It's becoming more interesting to see how these two sides are really pushing to give the best of football performance, giving the fans as well best of football to watch.
Both teams are really pushing rightly in this one. I love what the Ekpe zone is rightly giving us today. The second game from them before we dazzle into the 2 games remaining for the Ikeja zone. Fantastic one from them right now, talking about the Ekpe zone. You know, the first game, 1 goal is enough. Second game as well, are we going to penalties or 1 goal will be enough? New Hope doing very well. The Potters also potting very well in this one in the 22 minutes.
Chance coming possibly for New Hope to strike first. Oh!
Now, wow.
That was just a heavy touch of ball. Joseph Maro can't believe it himself. He missed that. That should have just been New Hope Naija's breakthrough.
Exactly.
Good touch of ball. Samuel Ayorinde was unselfish. Release for his right back who overlapped forward to join the attack. He should have done better. That was just too much powerful touch of ball there from the centre forward. In disbelief himself, it means that kind of glorious moment.
That's a very poor one from the man right there. Just small. That pass small, you don't enter net. Why would you lose that kind of chance in that kind of position? That's not a good one from the New Hope Naija right there. They can do more better in this encounter.
Okonomo Rafiu with a lovely assist of ball. After the well release of ball there from Samuel Ayorinde, saw the run of attack of the right back who overlapped to join the attack up front. Good pass, a well release of a measure pass. And that was just a heavy touch of ball there from the centre forward that goes high. From Joseph Maro, last touch. The best chance created so far in the last 23 minutes of this game there from the New Hope Naija FC. Almost give them the breakthrough.
Exactly, yes. They are creating chances, but they are not converting. That is the problem they have right now. If you look at the team on red, they are New Hope rightly in this one. And hopefully, if they can get the Hope to score the first goal in this one, it will be a very good one from them. Because gradually, the first half is really packing things right here, to end. We need to get goals in this game. So far, just 1 goal has been scored today. Hopefully, we'll get more goals in this encounter, rightly in here for the Winners' Cup 2026.
Still 6 minutes to play. It's a free header!
Fantastic!
The flag stays down, and it's that deadly killer man up front. Give them the breakthrough. I talk about how well exposed he is. He had played in different clubs in Nigeria and as well outside African country. And the centre forward had been able to deliver right at the right place, at the right spot. Given New Hope Naija award deserved lead just late to half time.
You can see fantastic one from New Hope Naija right out there. Talking about the man Samuel Ayomide with that header. Sublime, superb. I don't know English always again. Into the back of the net, straight for them to get them the first goal in this game. You've talked about this team. They are very well noted outside, doing very well for themselves. Fantastic one from them as they lead by 1 goal to 0.
Well position of ball there from the centre forward, released by Joseph Maro. Yellow card shown by centre referee to the goal scorer, I guess. I really don't understand what the yellow card is all about at the moment on the centre forward. The captain of the side have to just recaution his captain. And as well, recaution the carrier of the centre forward who have to be extra careful not to be booked for the second time. Samuel Ayorinde is the player booked. Confirm. Thank you from the broadcast team who gave us the view of the incident why the player was booked by center referee. It's a yellow card offense, no doubt about that. This time I guess it was two players of the NEWHOPE NAIJA being booked by center referee. Number 35, Jesila, as well, was booked by referee. Yes, confirmed. For complaining, Samuel Ayorinde as well joined Austin Ohori, booked by referee earlier for that crocking challenge. And I guess that was a too much complaint there, which the center referee wasn't really interested in liking the complaint from the center forward who scored a goal for now, separating these two sides to become the second player of the NEWHOPE NAIJA to be booked by center referee. Have to be quickly cautioned by his own captain to make sure the side not really under pressure to play this game. They still maintaining their one goal lead. At the moment, there is a player still not 100% okay, struggling for fitness from the NEWHOPE NAIJA. This time is Joseph Noah. Goal scorer Samuel. It's deflected well by the defender. He's really having a good day up front so far. Samuel Ayorinde penetrating the back line of the Porters FA. His word of experience really working out for the centre forward who have really been having a good display of football so far in this game.
Yes, so far for Samuel Ayorinde, he has been doing very well in this game. You know, converting the chance right there, scoring the first goal for the team, the NEWHOPE. They have the hope, you know, to win in this encounter right now. If they can hold on to this to full time right here. Talking about Samuel, he has been doing very well, doing justice to all these in here. Fantastic one from him for NEWHOPE. Yes, a football club.
A release, short one to the left hand side. Heavy cross this time is to be joined forward by the right back who have the best of time to overlap forward. He's not really been on the threat from the attack of the Porters, and the right back had really been having a good time. Okonomo Rafiu to join the attack of things. Cleared to the sky away from the danger zone of the Porters. NEWHOPE NAIJA are still desperate for goal number 2 to seal this game to halftime. Solio had been fantastic. Captain leading by example in the back line, having the best of control. Really not giving that kind of good breathing space for the Porters to operate to go past the big man in the back line. Thank you very much. That's a young promising centre back who had really been having a good day controlling the 4-back line of the NEWHOPE NAIJA in this game as the captain of the side, leading by example with his leadership, ball control. Doing extremely well in the back line. He's been fantastic in the back line so far in this game, talking of the captain of the side, Soliu Isaac.
Yes, if you are a defender, you're not doing very well. You know, that will be a very good one. And also, the captain leading by example. That's what he got right there. Kudos to Isaac for doing very well in the defense. Yes, right there for the team. And, you know, winning at full time really matters for them right now.
Straight out to replenish that foul scene. The assistant referee is indicating a throw, which will be for a quick one there from the Porters who are pushing late in this game, possibly to get themselves equalizer before half-time. Well retrieved this time excellently well. Goalkeeper have to commit himself off his line for the needed clearance. Talking of goalkeeper Jonas Suleiman. The Porters are still hoping they can just put out something in this game for the possible equalizer. Have 60 seconds to play, plus what the little stoppage time will be before half-time. He's been fantastic in this game. Okonomo Rafiu having the best of time to overlap forward and recovering back to his normal position as a right back in this game for NEWHOPE NAIJA. Okonomo Rafiu. We've really been seeing everyone on the field of play trying every possible best to overlap forward to join the attack, and as well having the best of time to recover back to his normal position as a right back. No foul is given, referee waste play on. Sexy shot back to goalkeeper Jonas Suleiman who have to make a heavy clearance. Recovered by Solio again. Calmly chest down this time in the middle of the area for NEWHOPE's advantage. Chance coming out for the right back. He may want to do it alone. He's unselfish this time. Just for goal number 2.
What is this?
That was just too powerful again. Every strike of attempts. The chances are really coming for NEWHOPE. There should have just been 2-3 goals up in this game, but they've really been wasteful.
Like 3 goals now for them to score, you know, to be up in this game. And the shot is just too much.
For the second time, he will be making an attempt that goes just too high. Joseph Maro. These are the kind of chances you expect a center forward to really deal with.
Can he score this right now?
Ayorinde brace for the center forward, and that surely will be a big relief for NEWHOPE NAIJA to half-time with 2 goals margin. That surely should seal this victory for them.
Mistake in defense of the team right there. Talking about the Porters Football Academy. Really puts the second goal for NEWHOPE. Yes, as they scored the second goal. And the man as well, Samuel Ayorinde, yes, with that mistake in defense of the Porters, scored the second goal for himself rightly in here. And 2 goals lead right now for NEWHOPE Football Club.
Samuel Ayorinde with brace. 2 goals for the center forward, 2 for NEWHOPE. They're now having a big hope for themselves to go to the next round of the qualifying round and 1 step to the group stage.
Exactly, yes. 1 step to the group stage. They need to play 1 more in the preliminary round to qualify, also to play in the group stage of the ONES Cup 2026 with 24 teams. Let's see what it goes right there, talking about NEWHOPE Football Club.
The Porters now will find everything difficult to play at the moment after being nurtured and tortured well by the hot-informed Samuel Ayorinde, who had been able to capitalize on 2 best chances created for him. You never just kind of give him kind of a crying opportunity. You surely buried you and cry for that kind of moment. Big mistake from the goalkeeper and the defender. Costly one and well capitalized on by the young talented center forward.
Yes, if you are seeing that kind of mistake from the team you're playing with, you need to convert the chance. If you have your chances, if they're 100, convert at the right time so that you won't lose the game. Advice for them to score the third goal.
Opportunity for hat-trick to become the top player to score hat-trick. It's saved well by goalkeeper Jonas Solomon.
Fantastic.
They're really feeding him up front to just take advantage of the chances. And that is half-time whistle from the center referee. It is NEWHOPE NAIJA to half-time with leads with 2 goals. Thanks to Samuel Ayorinde, was able to capitalize on 2 best moments after a big miss there from Joseph Maro as well, who had 2 clear chances to score. Mixed by the center forward, but the well-experienced center forward are bringing his experience just for NEWHOPE to have a rebuild of hope in Nigerian football. Half time for the second fixture of the match week 4 day 1 fixture for today. It's the Porters FNO, NEWHOPE NAIJA 2.
Fantastic one from the team right there, NEWHOPE NAIJA Football Club. Yes, shot on target at halftime. The stats are in here. 1 shot on target to the Porters and 3 to NEWHOPE Football Club. Corner kick 1 to the Porters, and yes, we have 2 to NEWHOPE. Foul committed 7 to the Porters and 4 to NEWHOPE. Offside is 0 to Porters and 9 to NEWHOPE. Yellow card is 0 to Porters and 1 to NEWHOPE. Red card, no red card there. Saves we have 0 to Porters and 1 to NEWHOPE. That's how we'll call it a wrap in the first half of the game. We'll be back for the second half of the game. Go nowhere. Boko to you.
One 100 teams, 1 city, 1 cup. More than 30 players have already signed professional contracts. Nigeria, Bulgaria, Norway, Albania. 20 million naira in prizes. Grand Final, October 31st. 1X Cup 2026. One X Cup, your community, your cup. 100 teams. 1 city. 1 cup. More than 30 players have already signed professional contracts. Nigeria, Bulgaria, Norway, Albania. 20 million naira in prizes. Grand Final, October 31st. 1X Cup 2026. One X Cup, your community, your cup. $100 teams. 1 city. 1 cup. More than 30 players have already signed professional contracts. Nigeria, Bulgaria, Norway, Albania. 20 million naira in prizes. Grand Final, October 31st. 1X Cup 2026. One X Cup, your community, your cup. $100 teams. 1 city. 1 cup. More than 30 players have already signed professional contracts. Nigeria, Bulgaria, Norway, Albania. 20 million naira in prizes. Grand Final, October 31st. 1X Cup 2026. 1X Cup, your community, your cup.
The second half of the game, yes, I started already talking about the two fantastic teams, the Porters Football Academy up against New Hope NAIJA Football Club. New Hope scoring 2 goals in this one to give themselves hope. Fantastic one from the man Samuel Ayoride to convert the 2 chances. The first one with the header, the second one with a mistake in the defense of the Porters Football Academy. Yes, welcome you to the second half of the game right now as the game has started in grand style. You're talking about the last game in the best zone for today. Before the 2 games that will be remaining will be played in the Keja zone. Fantastic fixture we are really witnessing right now. The Porters they are trailing to New Hope with 2 goals in the second half of the game.
NEWHOPE NAIJA still leads this game by 2 goals. 2 goals scored by the well-experienced, exposed centre forward Samuel Ayoride, bringing his word of experience to the starting lineup of the NEWHOPE NAIJA, rebuilding Nigerian football, and from the grassroots level for better recognition. Was able to score brace before half-time and was almost close as well to complete his hat-trick, but was well saved by goalkeeper Jonas Solomon or before half-time break, with the centre forward really on fire so far in this game. Free kick from the right, reverse angle advantage. NEWHOPE NAIJA as they desperate for goal number 3. They're really hungry for success. Their club-friendly fixture they played before now. It's another big save. A vital touch of ball there from the goalkeeper. That was really close for goal number 3. And Jonas Solomon, who had really been having busy half-time, once again called to action in the second half of this game. It's a lovely hit there from Abdulateef Bamidele, almost close to make it 3 for NEWHOPE NAIJA. They're really capitalizing on the chances so far in this game.
Fantastic one from the team right there, talking about New Hope. You know, they only want to score the 12 goals to convert most of their chances to level things right here at the 3-goal no bad now. A fantastic one from New Hope right there. They can still score more goals in this one, but they started in the second half with a very great mindset.
On a good starting note of the second half of this game, the Chinese-based international who owns the NEWHOPE NAIJA watching this game live as well from China. Wishing all the best to the boys. He's really been a supportive man, developing Nigerian football as well with his own wealth as well, to make sure every single talent who discovered is given the best of opportunity and as well the best of very soon for the players representing the NEWHOPE NAIJA. We'll surely be back to Nigeria as well in weeks' time to as well give the best of support for the boys. And you never expect, when you have the kind of refereeism from a club president who is giving you the needed support, giving you the boot, giving you the best of accommodation, the feeding, 100% balance, using the kind of good nutrient as a food, and giving you the kind of balance of football to just make sure every single player have their own best life affairs. They're right to tell me how you never want to deliver at the low or high level of your football career. They've played 2 friendly matches before now. They played Sporting Lagos. They defeated Sporting Lagos in the club-friendly fixture by Longo. They were able to beat Enugu Rangers as well in another club-friendly fixture by 1 goal to 0. And that's to show how these 2 sides, how this NEWHOPE NAIJA had really been recuperating and building something big for Nigerian football.
There's no way you will not deliver. Once you are given the adequate treatment, you will surely deliver. That's what is really happening to the team right there. You can see what you said about them playing top team when it comes to MPFL, the Nigerian Premier Football League. Enugu Rangers that won the league, and they defeated Enugu Rangers by 1-0 by a long goal. Fantastic one from them. If you are given the adequate treatment, there's no how you will not do very well. That's what it is. At least I've been media officer to a lot of grassroots football teams. Yes, I can see the way they treat them. Some are just morning 1, afternoon nil, night nil. Now you go sort for yourself. I go take job. So a lot of things like that. What the New Hope Naija is really doing right there. Kudos to them.
Honest Cup as well had really given the best of platform as well for young talented players, and as well teams as well from various zones in Lagos to showcase themselves to the world and give them the best of platform for various European clubs, agents watching them live to be able to select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 50 best legs from various teams as well, who had been able to implement something good on and off the field of play with their style of play and individual brilliancy. And this is one of the part of initiative of the organizers of Honest Cup to be able to give better opportunities for top talented players well discovered.
Yes, once you are given this opportunity, you need to deliver as a player, and not only giving them these, but also for players also to deliver. And kudos to Honest Bet. Once you are giving a chance to someone, let that person prove himself. So that they will say I sabi. Oh yeah, prove yourself. They've really proven themselves right now. Talking about the teams that are participating in this competition, the 1X for 2026. So fantastic one for all the 100 teams. Fantastic to the 1X Bet as well for organizing this prestigious grassroots football competition right here in Lagos.
Austin Ohori must be extra careful. He's already been booked by a center referee during halftime. He's another offender from that challenge. He's already been booked earlier before halftime alongside Samuel Ayorinde, who as well complained about the yellow card received by his own teammate, to become the second player of his NEWHOPE NAIJA in this game to be booked before halftime. And another challenge this time from Austin Ohori. I guess the head coach will have to as well have 1 or 2 words to his Austin Ohori to be extra careful not to be booked by the center referee for the second time in this game to be off this game. He was already being booked by a center referee before halftime. Another foul challenge overlooked by a center referee. The coach will have to just give him extra careful words, otherwise he may be off this game with a second yellow.
That will be the second yellow and red card now. So then the third person, if he needs to do very well in this game, and also to finish the game rightly with the team, he needs to caution himself. The way he marks really matters a lot. If you are a defender, make sure you do it, in a very light way for you not to be booked by the referee, and also to the attackers as well. Everyone is just being very careful rightly in this one. Kudos to the NEWHOPE NAIJA, still leading by 2-0. This is the first goal. This is the first game today that is giving us 2 goals. Yes, the first one gave us 1 goal, and right now we might still witness more goals.
The opening fixture as well was between the crowd of the Dynamic Dream, who lost to Luther's Inter by 1-0. Goal scored in the first half of that game. Michael Soko Benjamin in the 28th minute of that game. That was scored before halftime, and we've really had goals scored before halftime as well in this match with 4 day 1 fixture. The 2 goals scored in this game as well was scored up before halftime by Samuel Ayorinde.
Yes, that's what we need. If we're seeing goals in a game, you love to watch that game till the end. So we are witnessing goals from the first half. Let's see more in the second half as well. This team, talking about the Porters, they might still come back into this game because they're not playing badly in the second half of the game at all.
There is going to be a serious call of the medics on the player rolling in pain at the moment for the NEWHOPE NAIJA. I guess the center referee not really aware the player is down at the moment. The captain of the side wants a proper call on his teammate down. We may need the medics call at the moment. They had a hit of a heavy strike there from one of the players of the Porters FA side, which the medics did not even await the center referee call. It was an elbow just to his chest. Thank you very much from the broadcast team, giving us the clear view of the incident. I was even thinking it was just a powerful hit of ball that struck his stomach. But you have to talk about the broadcast team as well. They've really been doing amazingly well to some kind of croaking actions we've never seen from our own hand. The review and the replay had really been making the job look easy for us here from the commentary box as well.
Yes, kudos to IBST. Yes, they're doing very well in broadcasting these prestigious grassroots football competition organized by OneXBet. That's the One Scope. They are doing very well. Kudos to them. To give them the percents right here, 100. Yes, fantastic one from them. You know, the replays, the match stats, everything is just perfect from them. IBST, kudos to them for giving us a very huge broadcast like this when it comes to the #1 grassroots football competition in Lagos. Talking about the OneXBet Cup. Yes, IBST, they are doing very well. Fantastic one from them for a very good broadcast.
The crab of the player is okay after being attended to by the medics. It's nothing really serious on the player. After enough time was spent by the medics to make sure the player is okay after a slight elbow from the Porters FA player who wasn't having the kind of intention of putting the player into pain with our elbow. Free kick in a possible range now to possibly see them pull one back. The Porters FA who are seriously hoping they can just maintain a little time to play before full time in this game with 20 more minutes to play. They have a free kick responsibility from a promising range now. Lawal Lukman, alongside captain of the side who goes for goal. That was just too high from Bello. Olatunji watched well by Ebute Michael. The goalkeeper of the NEWHOPE NAIJA had only been called to action so far in this game in the last 41 minutes of this game. One so far, and that was just all through halftime. And that's to show how silent and quiet the Porters attack had really been in this game. Solid-minded backline, Solid Isaac. He'd been fantastic in this game. The captain had just really been showing that example of leadership in the backline, and no wonder he's been trusted to be the captain of the side.
The attack is very, very silent right there. Yes, talking about the team, the Porters. They can do well in this game. They have to do very well. Talking about the Porters rightly in this encounter. They are doing a great job, considering only 2 goals. They can still do more, not to concede again, and also to get back into the game. Very vital one for them. Right now, the time is ticking because a time waits for no man. They will talk say time now money. They need to get the goals right now. Talking about the Porters, and the chance comes in really well for them right there, but they can't really pull that free kick right in the right corner of which they want it to be. 42 minutes on the clock right now. The Porters, they can't still really put the goals in here with the 2 goals scored from the team. I'm talking about NEWHOPE NAIJA rightly in this encounter. The Ekpe zone gave us just 3 goals right now. What will Ikeja give us? 2 games from Ikeja. That's what we are going to right now after these will end the second half ongoing right now. Talking about the Porters can't really find the back of the net. They are still trailing by 2 goals to nil to NEWHOPE NAIJA. Advantage for NEWHOPE to score the 3rd goal in there. Why this man cutting again? Where did they go?
Well, disconnected by the defender. Still not yet hard.
Very poor one in there.
He's going wide this time. NEWHOPE NAIJA are preparing double substitution from the bench any moment from now, as the head coach is trying to pass the right instruction to the boys that will be introduced any moment from now from the bench of the NEWHOPE NAIJA, who are still not satisfied with the scoreline, pushing with hope of increasing the margin to win this game with enough margin.
They can do it, yes.
Foul seen by referee on Solid Isaac. He's been fantastic, commanding, energetic in the back line of the NEWHOPE NAIJA. Captain leading by example, who had really been industrious in the back line, having the best leadership mentality. That's the captain of the side for the NEWHOPE NAIJA. He's been instrumental in that back line, making that perfect recovery of ball, Solid Isaac. And no wonder he's been trusted to be the captain of this game. We've watched one of the best of football so far. Ekpe had really been showing us best of football style at the Leke.
And Ekpe, they don't do normally score goals. You know, if they want to score goals, they might score maybe 3, 4, 5. Sometimes they score 6 as well, but they normally score goals. If you remember OOA very well, OOA scored 6 goals in their first game, and they are from Ekpe. Yes, and fantastic one for them, rightly in there, talking about the Ekpe zone. They are giving all the vibes that we actually needed. You know, if you're not scoring goals in a game of, in a football competition like this, a football game like this, it means your team is very, very good. So that is what they are really doing right now. Kudos to them. Talking about the Ekpe zone, they are doing a great job right there. Not giving us much goals, but we are seeing good composure or good performance from them rightly in there. Yes, advantage for the team right now. Talking about the Porters, can they really get the equalizer? Can they really put in the goals in baskets, or if possible into the back of the heads? And the case may be, and the free kick taken quickly for them, rightly in there. The Porters in the second half are spotting the jersey of white. Yes, from the scratch of the game. They are playing in the second half from the left to right. Why New Hope Naija, the red jersey right there, with the black shorts, black socks, are playing from right to left. Free kick to the Porters right now. They are leading rightly in this encounter by 2-0. They're showing the stuff they are made of rightly in this one. Penetrating from the defense right now. The chance skill beckons for them. They have a lot of chance in this game to bury. But hope that won't count on them right about now, Bashir.
NEWHOPE Naija are still having every hope to rebuild the confidence in Nigerian football, basically from the scratch, to give the grassroots sector a much room for development. A foul seen by referee on the centre forward, Joseph Maro, having 2 centre forward to operate up front in this game for the NEWHOPE Naija. Samuel Ayorinde, who had really brought in his wealth of experience in football, playing basically from various teams in the Nigerian league and as well outside African football. Double substitutions ready. Is the last test of the game for Joseph Maro, who makes way for Akpos Igoli. The centre forward had been wasteful all through half-time, with numbers of chances well created by the NEWHOPE Naija, but was just quite unfortunate. He was unable to find the back of the net, but thanks to Samuel Ayorinde, who was well composed up front, taking advantage of the 2 glorious moments. Last test of the game for Mashoud Idris, who got injured earlier, as he makes way for Thank God Eze.
It's been a common time, as a common time, not good, because what best could they play and could they lose chances like that? It doesn't speak well. What if your opponents now eventually come back into the game? What will you say about the chances you've missed? So that's what really happening right here. You know, 2 goals is not enough. Score 5 goals. Yes, what could see I'm saying they score 5 goals. FC Bethel 5-1. They won their game. We have the OOA 6-0. Fantastic one. All the way from Ekpe. It's the same zone, and they played very well right there. So let's see let's see what the New Hope really got for us in this football competition. Maybe they will be scoring goals plenty when it comes to the group stage, if eventually they qualify into the group stage. Yes, talking about the New Hope right there, they're doing very well in this game. Substitution comes in for the team again right now. Talking about the Porters, maybe they will strengthen their squad. Hassan Razak make way for Ademola Sikiru right there. If this man and the players they brought in can strengthen the squad for them to score the equalizer right here. A fantastic game, just that the goals are not coming for them. The goals are not coming. They are playing very well, exceptionally. Talking about the Porters rightly in this game. They are a well-known team right there in the island. Yes, and they are doing very well for themselves. Talking about these great team right there, the Porters Football Academy.
They've only had a shot on target so far in this game, talking of the Porters. For a side who are fighting for a comeback in this game, surprisingly, they've really struggled off front, but they might have opportunity to break into space forward now. This is Aliu Yakini. It's a strike! First time the goalkeeper will be tested in a big way, and the Puta Michael did excellently well. Strong leg of ball there from Ayon Bukola Johnson. Managed that attempt from that difficult angle. And the goalkeeper was up to task to make that big save for himself. Ebute Michael, he was only called to action once in half-time. And in the second half of this game, first time he's been called to action. With 48 minutes of football played already, that's another big mistake that might be costly. My glorious God, the newly substitute wasted another opportunity, and I wonder how they've really been coping up front with kind of chances like these that should have just been well converted.
I don't really know what is wrong with the team right there. Talking about NEWHOPE NAIJA, they should have gotten, like, if I may say, like 8 or 7 goals in this game right now. But all their chances are too wasteful. What is happening? I don't know what the coach is telling the boys right there. Maybe it's the one that says you'll be playing it like basketball. I don't understand. They need to do very well in this game to score more goals.
A big thanks to Samuel Ayorinde, who had been brilliant with 2 chances well created. Had been able to dive and seen by a referee. The referee sees a dive and he's not interested in making any call of a penalty for the Porter's advantage, but at the end, they wins themselves a free kick. Samuel Ayorinde, well experienced, had really be a step of advantage. Ebute Michael with the first fine big save in this game, so far being called to action. He's really been having holiday in goal. Before the striker ball was powerfully struck by Ayon Bukola Johnson from the narrow angle. And the goalkeeper doing everything possible to make sure he's able to keep clean sheet in this game.
Yes, keeping clean sheet in the game of football for a goalkeeper. Yes, he will be proud of himself that I don't concede goal for this competition. For this game today, I don't concede goal. And that's a very important thing for a goalkeeper, not to concede a goal and to keep clean sheet. Let's see, maybe this team, the Porters Football Academy, might get the first goal right now in dangerous area for the free kick they got right here.
Free kick. Bello Olatunji, captain of the side, alongside Lawal Lukman in front of these. It's going to be an in-swinger of a free kick, which he will not surely wants to go for a direct free kick. Yes, it's another double challenge of a foul. Austin Okoli must be extra careful. Too much complaint from the player who had already been booked by center referee.
Red card.
Was booked before half-time alongside Samuel Ayorinde. I wonder why the coach will still have that trust to keep him on the field of play with his aggressive show. Free kick from a possible range now for the Porters FA now to possibly pull one back to test goalkeeper Ebute Michael for the second time in the second half of this game. As we have 9 minutes to still play, plus what the little stoppage time will be before full time now to see how the Porters will be able to respond positively well before full time in this game to fight for a comeback. After having NEWHOPE NAIJA FC been wasteful with a couple of chances they've really been able to create in this game, but thanks to their well-experienced right of the center forward who have been able to convert 2 best chances created by his own teammate. First was from the free header and the second was the mistake made by the defender, well capitalized on by Samuel Ayorinde to score brace.
Yes,
the Porters from a range of possibility!
Wow, fantastic. That's a very good one in there from the man, but they couldn't convert that into the back of the net. Bello Olatunji with that sublime free kick taken there, but eventually it didn't go into the back of the net. And it's still 3 by 2 goals to 0.
A second time he will be making another promising attempt on goal from the Sappi's responsibility. There was a needed dive there from goalkeeper who will have to make sure the ball is not going directly into the back of the net. That free kick looks carrying. Not really a bad free kick, but just go meters wide. That was just disappointing. The captain of the side had really been taking the responsibility of the Sappies, all for the Porters FA in this game. If they can just get to 1 goal before full time at this time, they may just still have hope of completing their comeback.
And it will be a proud moment for the goalkeeper, like I said earlier before, not conceding our goal in this game. It will do all his possible best to make sure the Porters didn't get 1 goal, or back in this one. Fantastic one from him so far, so good. Talking about the goalkeeper of the NEWHOPE side, Michael, doing very well in this encounter.
If the Porters are able to pull one back at this time of football, at this time of this game. The Naija still have hope of completing the comeback.
That's why they need to do it now. Now. If they can't do it now, they can't get it again. They just forget about it and, move on from the One X Cup. But right now, they need to get one of the goals back, and then getting the equalizer will be so easy for them.
They're still pushing with the hope of fighting for a comeback, which is at the moment still a high mountain to climb.
Exactly.
Because they have little time to play with 6 minutes to play, plus what a little stoppage time will be before full time now. NEWHOPE are doing everything possible to cement the victory with 2 goals margin, thanks to Samuel Ayanride. Halftime 2 goals scored from a well-capitalized moment, a free header, and a mistake from the defenders of the Deporters, well capitalized by the well-exposed and experienced centre forward. There is going to be double substitution from the bench of the Deporters at the moment, who are fighting seriously to get a goal reduction in this game and still give themselves a light hope of possibly pushing this game to shootout.
Yes, they need to get the equalizer. If you want to get it, you need to get it now, like I said earlier before. Now, yes, because the time is ticking already. Ayokunle Ahmed are making way for Felix Adejumo right here. The substitutions, the goalkeeper, the coaches is doing right here. We need to see that now. Ogujimi as well. Ogudim Jamiu are making way for Okeleji Razak. So, substitutions. Let it work now. They need to get it 2 goals right now.
There's a player laid down in pain at the moment for NEWHOPE Naija. Bello Olatunji had really been taking the responsibility of all the set pieces from every available range for the Porters, but still not working out and yielding anything positive for the Porters in this game to have the breakthrough to reduce the scoreline as it stands now. 5 minutes to still play. Plus what the additional time will be. They need to just sprinkle out something special from this game and bring something good from this game to give themselves hope. Another in-swinger free kick it will be. And it's still going wide, disappointing from Rawal Lukman.
Very disappointing. Very disappointing. You're having how many free kicks now? Up to 3 free kicks, and you're not converting any. Nothing at all. Nothing from the Porters directly in this one. If they get the equalizer, fine. But if the time
good run forward into space, surely will be a yellow card. Referee putting that into pocket to book the offender. Surely it's the second yellow, and it's off this game.
Wow, second yellow red.
And it's becoming bad to us now for the Porters FA. They will have to finish the remainder of this game with 10 men, with one of their centre-back, centre-of Aziz Moise. It's going to be a bad to us afternoon now for the Porters FA now. Seeing one of their big man in the back line being sent off, receiving the second yellow card in this game for a side who had really been struggling up front. That's the yellow card shown. It's a bookable offence, surely. The centre forward Ozorel calling the centre referee attention on the foul. Let's look at that view again. It's a bookable effect. It's a yellow card, surely. There was a pull of a jersey, seen by the centre referee. And I wonder what exactly he was thinking. He knows he's already been booked by centre referee. He shouldn't have made that kind of move of pulling a jersey. And he's now making it look difficult now for the Porters. It seems just game over now for the Porters in this game.
What I really want to do there is, to just pinch the jersey of the player right there. But well noted from the referee. To spot him right there. You have a yellow card on you already. Why are you doing this? Right now, you've put your team on pressure. Now, wow.
Nothing to still really fight for at the moment because time really up already. 3 minutes to still play. Free kick advantage. It hits! Oh, it's a powerful striker ball!
Fantastic!
They make it 3! It's a powerful striker ball! You feel the celebration from the bench of the NEWHOPE Naija. Wonderful striker ball. Adeleke Godwin with a thunder strike.
Fantastic one from Adeleke right there, namesake. Yes, doing very well in this one with that exceptional free kick taken straight into the back of the net. You can see that man that obtained that red card put his team on pressure. Now, Congratulations to New Hope as the lead and also cruising into the next round of the Winners' Cup 2026.
What a bullet! What a belter! What a hit! That was just too powerful for goalkeeper. It's a lovely striker ball just to the right top corner. It's a powerful hit.
Fantastic.
Goalkeeper can't stop that. It was just too much powerful. Just like a bullet for goalkeeper. Jonas Solomon, he become helpless to save that. There is going to be triple substitutions now from the bench of the NEWHOPE NAIJA. 3 goals, 3 points. And that surely confirm their next round ticket of this qualifying round.
Yes, that has really sealed them into the next qualifying round. That's the preliminary round of the best zone. Congratulations to them right now. Yes, just 1 more minute to play with some seconds as the game still beckons right there. If it ends this way right now, New Hope has advanced into the next round of the competition.
Nothing to still really fight for from the Porters. We have 60 seconds to play. So the referee may not be interested in adding much more time to this game. And the Chinese owner will surely be celebrating whatever he is at the moment, drinking tea and enough water in celebration of victory in this game from the boys who are truly making proud. Yao Cheng, one of the Chinese man I've ever met who is very humble and caring, making sure he supports the betterness of all his workers under him, to make sure as well he gives the best of support and motivation for the boys to deliver. And they've really done it here to show they've had the best of time to be well taken care of. It's the last test of the game for the man who scored brace off before halftime. Samuel Ayoride, he scored brace before halftime. He had done the job excellently well for New Hope in this game, as he makes way for another fresh leg to finish this game. Nothing to really offer because we've already had enough time of the regulation time played.
According to their name, he has really given them the hope, to qualify into the next round with the 2 goals scored from him, New Hope Football Club. Fantastic one from the man right there. Talking about Samuel Ayoride. He has made his impact in the game. Kudos to him.
1 minute of additional time is shown by the 4th official to still play before full time now. Nothing to still fight for the Porters. They're only playing for passion. And wait, what will happen next on their fates from this episode?
You don't finish already. Nothing again. Congratulations to New Hope. Yes, just 1 minute. That 1 minute is counting already now. Take it to the final.
There is going to be a celebration, a universal celebration for NEWHOPE NAIJA, because the club president will have the best of time as well to motivate the boys for this job well done. Not just a fluke, defeating Sporting Lagos and the likes of Enugu Rangers and coming to play first time in this Winners' Cup year 2026, second fixture for today, match week 4, number 2, New Hope bench and fans celebrating the big way, including their coach. It is a dramatic end to the fixture of these gates. It is going to be a wedding of a moment of joy, a celebration one for New Hope, a disappointing for the Porters, who are favourite to win this game but lost heavily. And after full time for the match week 4 day 2 fixture, the Porters FA NEWHOPE NAIJA FC 3. We see you for the next game and don't go anywhere.
Kudos to the team right there, talking about New Hope NAIJA. Yes, let's go to the stats right now. Shot on target, 2 to the Porters, 5 to New Hope. Corner, 2 to both of them. Fouls committed, 12 to the Porters, 14 to New Hope. Offside, 0 to the Porters, 13 to New Hope. Yellow card right there, 2 to the Porters and 1 to New Hope. Red card, 1 to the Porters and 0 to New Hope. While the saves, 2 to the Porters and 2 to New Hope. Back for the 3rd game right now. We are going to Ikeja. China Sean Star up against Maryland United. Ikeja na Lagos. Aston Plus, Bariga Stars. Go nowhere. We're back for the 3rd game and the 4th game from Ikeja zone. Adeleke do still remain my name alongside Bashiru. Poko to all of now. Nado.
$100 teams, 1 city, one cup. More than 30 players have already signed professional contracts. Nigeria, Bulgaria, Norway, Albania. 20 million naira in prizes. Grand Final, October 31st. 1X Cup 2026.